Good morning, everyone. Um, Welcome to the Assessors meeting, Stockbridge, for Tuesday, February 20th. Mike,
Good morning. Hi, Doug.
Good morning.
hey Doug.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay, there is the new number two. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta do the minutes.
Oh, yeah,
Minutes. So you had a chance to review the minutes.
yes.
Okay.
I entertain a motion to accept the minutes that were written up from last meeting.
So moved.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. So
Just so everybody knows too, Randy and I obviously are here. Doug is with us via Zoom.
number two, there's the new 2024 motor vehicle warrant that Tammy got ready, and there's also one for 23. And those bills are going out when?
March 4th.
Okay, so that's the big billing for motor vehicle excise. Also, number three, from the last meeting, abatement certificates, the abatements that were voted on. Tammy typed up the certificates, so those could go out in the mail. Those are ready to sign. Number four, all of the deed changes, I had put this on the agenda, at a couple weeks into the new year. When we have all the deeds printed, I have to make all the ownership changes on Vision, so we can send the deeds out to cartographics with our maps. So those changes are finished. Number five, this week I'm sending the map changes to cartographic. There are like only 4 of them. However, I can't send the deeds yet. I would have sent the deed separately, but I'm actually going through one of the procedures that I do, and I usually do it later on in the year, but I decided to do it earlier this year, was to, when we pick up the second homeowners for the personal property, I go through every single deed to see, at least who we assume to be a second homeowner, and we do our research as best we can to pick up the new ones and delete the older ones. So I'm doing that right now before I send out all the deeds, because I need the deeds to do that. Once we surrender our deeds to cartographic, they're usually gone for a few months. Not that I can't look them up online, but it's easier to have the stack of them in front of me. So once I'm done with that, deeds and the maps will go out. I'm hoping on Friday. If not, it will be next Monday. The number 6, just as a reminder, to all the tax exempt organizations, the 3 ABC forms are due in our office on or before March 1st, which is next Friday. If there has to be an extension done, there was an extension application sent in or sent to them with the 3 ABC form that Tammy sent out. That needs to be returned as well on or before March 1st, next Friday. If not, we will be sending out reminders the following week. Unless you haven't asked for an extension, that has to be back in our office next Friday. Same thing goes for the number 7, the personal property form of list to all the businesses. Those are also due on or before March 1st. There is no request for an extension on those, although they do tend to come in, throughout the year late. It would be nice if we have those back on or before March 1st as well.
Can you remind me, an LLC would file, but if they're incorporated, they don't file?
No, they still should file.
They still should?
Yeah, and then we'll make the determination as to whether they're taxable.
Okay.
Yep. So because we'll end up getting new ones sent to us by leasing companies and things like that. And then I'll go through it and see if they're in the corporation's book and decide whether we're going to list them or not. But yeah, we definitely, if you're a business of any kind, return that form. If you didn't get the form, email or call us and we'll send it to you.
Thank you.
And that's really all I have. We do have one exemption that has to be voted on. Again, I didn't put it on this, on the, agenda, but exemptions for elderly, on fiscal year 24 are due in our office, April 1st. So that's creeping up pretty fast too. And we do have one more that is actually had to be sent back to a taxpayer because the information wasn't filled in, or there was a lot of information that wasn't filled in. So I would expect there's at least one more that's coming through that we're gonna have to vote on. And that's really it for, that will tie up all of the real estate abatements and exemptions for fiscal year 24.
Okay. Nobody's on with us, Tim? Okay. So at this point, I would entertain a motion to close our public meeting and then go into executive session per Massachusetts General Law 30A, Section 21A7, to discuss and review Bill number 1514. And when we are done, we will not return to our public meeting. So I would entertain a motion for that.
So moved.
Second? I'll second it. All those in favor? Aye.
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 Doug votes aye via Zoom. Thank you, everyone.
Hey, Gary,
Yeah.
I'm looking, I don't have a telephone number to call in on. What number should I
Oh.
use?
I don't have my phone. I left it in the office. You want to call your phone? It's gonna be really quick.
Oh, hang on, Doug. We're going to give you Brady's number.
Or if you want, if it's something we've already discussed, I think this is something we've already discussed and if we're just signing it, yeah, I guess, yeah, I'll take.
It's an exemption. It's not an abatement. So it's basically just, I mean, she qualifies for it. So if
Okay,
you
well,
wanted to just stop in during the week and sign it, that'd be.
Yeah,
that'd
I'll
be
stop
fine
in.
too.
I'll stop in. I don't think it's a huge,
It's not.
yeah, I'll stop in and sign it within the next 24, 40 hours.
Okay.
Thanks, Doug.
All right, thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Doug.